Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen wa salatu wa salamu ala nabiyyina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa ashabihi wa azwajihi ajma'in. Amma ba'd, fa'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wa hlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Wa Rabbi zidni ilman ajma'in inshallah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala increase in all of us knowledge. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Brothers and sisters, we'll be doing lesson number 28. Ad-Darsu Thaminu wal Ishrun. But before we proceed, I want to go back to page 228. I think we missed it. So we will go through that briefly, brothers and sisters. Are you there with page 228 in our textbook? Section 16. Ma lam yughargir. Ma lam yughargir. What is this ma? We have studied many kinds of ma, brothers and sisters. This is also something new. This ma is called ma al-masdariyatu az-zarfiyatu. This ma indicates a time. You know, what kind of a time, brothers and sisters? For example, if you say ma lam yughargir, what is the meaning of ghargara? You know, ghargara. But also it means, you know, when a person is at last stage of life, you know, he makes sounds here when the soul is trying to come out, you know. It happens with many people. So when you say ma lam yughargir, when you say ma lam yughargir, it means that so long as he has not done the death rattle, you know. So it is so long as. What is the meaning of ma here? So long as. So long as. See, in Arabic it is written I, that is to say, muddata. What is the muddata? Time. Period. Adami. What is the meaning of adami? Absence. Absence or lack or non-existence. Adamil ghargharati. As long as he is not in his death throes, we say. What do we say? Death throes. I will write down. As long as he is not in death throes. Are you with me? See, death throes, you know, the last period of his life, you know. Sometimes it's very painful. You can see the pain on the face of the person who's about to die, you know. Anyway, in English we call it death throes. So that is the meaning of it, brothers and sisters. Ma lam yughargir means as long as he is not in that state of death throes, brothers and sisters. Haka amsilatan ukhra. Take more example. Sayabka al-Islamu. Bakiya yabka. Sayabka al-Islamu ma bakiya alamu. Again, ma bakiya, which will mean as long as or so long as. So what is the meaning of this? Yabka al-Islamu. Islam will remain. As long as the world lasts, or as long as the world remains, Islam will remain. So do you see the meaning of ma bakiya al-alamu? Means as long as Got the idea, brothers and sisters? Inshallah. Now, this is a very beautiful sentence, brothers and sisters. A very, very beautiful sentence. Atiuni. What is atiuni? Amar. Huh? MashaAllah. Huh? What is the verb? Ata'a yutiu. Huh? And from this, atiu. Tutiuna. Huh? Antum. Tutiuna. And from there we make the amar. How do you make the amar, brothers and sisters? Brother Hassan? MashaAllah. But Hamzatul Kata. Huh? Okay, fine. Atiu. Fi'lu amarin. Mabniun ala. Hadfi noon. Atiu. Atiuni. Translation, brother? Obey me. Huh? Obey me. It's simple. Atiuni. Obey me. Huh? Ya mutakallam is your mafulun bihi. Waw is your file. Antum. Huh? Fine. Ma ata'tu Allah wa rasulahu. Ma ata'tu Allah wa rasulahu. What is the meaning of it? So long as I obey Allah and His Prophet, you obey me. If I don't obey Allah and His prophets, then you can disobey me. Huh? This is such a powerful statement from a leader, you know. As long as I obey Allah and the Rasul, you obey me. Huh? Brothers and sisters, Atiuni ma ata'tu Allah wa Rasulahu. Fine, brother and sister? Ata'tu, the fi'l is still ata'a. Huh? Tu is the fa'il, Allah is mafulun bihi, then waw is harfu atf, and Rasula is another mafulun bihi. Ma'tufun ala ala. Wa huwa mudaf, and then hu mudaf ilayhi. Ay muddata ita'ati Allah wa Rasulahu. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? And before, the sentence was ay muddata baqa'il alami. Muddata baqa'il alami. As long as the world remains, okay, fine. The last one. Ijlis fi hadha al-kursi ma lam yati sahibuhu. Ay muddata adami ityani sahibihi. What is the meaning of that? Ijlis fi hadha al-kursi. Sit on this chair as long as the person who has occupied it has not come back. Got the idea? So that is, what is that ma? Ma al-masdariya zarfiya. Which means as long as. Got the idea? Very important for us to make a note of it. See, there are no exercises. It means we must understand it and we must keep it in our mind. Okay, brothers and sisters, now we come to our long-awaited, we come to lesson number 28, brothers and sisters. The most anxiously awaited maf'ulun mutlaq. Okay, we will study it, inshallah. Okay, the information is a lot. I would request you to make note of it, and inshallah, then you will keep on revising them. We will start with the key, inshallah. You should read the key very slowly and try to understand. If you read it slowly, you will understand everything. And inshallah, I'll explain you as much as I can, brothers and sisters. In this lesson, we learned the following. Al-maf'ulul mutlaqu, the absolute object. What is it, brothers and sisters? It is the masdar of the verb occurring in the sentence. Maf'ulul mutlaq is the masdar of the verb which is occurring in the sentence. Ashkuru shukran. Are you with me? Ashkuru shukran. So ashkuru is the verb, and what is the masdar? Shukran. Are you with me? They are both occurring in the sentence. Okay. Sometimes we will soon find out that only the masdar is mentioned. The verb is mazuf. Okay. But to give you an example, I just said that shakara yashkuru shukran. Okay, brothers and sisters. Why do you use that? Used along with the verb for the sake of emphasis. You are emphasizing the verb. We are emphasizing the action. Okay, brothers and sisters. It is mansub. Fine. Darabani Bilalun Darban. So, brothers and sisters, Daraba Yadribu, what is the masdar? Darbun. What is the masdar? Darbun. Okay. Fahimtu darsa fahman jayidan. Fahimtu darsa fahman. So I'm emphasizing the verb. That I really understood it with full understanding. Fine. English translation is Bilal beat me a beating. The words Darabani Bilalun convey the meaning, but you can say this even if he did not actually beat you, but merely raised his hand or gently placed his hand on your body. But you can say Darbani Bilalun Darban only when he gave you a real beating. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Fine. Maf'ulun mutlaq has 4 uses. How many uses, brothers and sisters? 4 uses. Now this, inshallah, we'll try to understand. The first use is emphasis. What is the first use? Emphasis. What did I write down on the board, brothers and sisters? Al-maf'ulul mutlaqu li tawqid. What is the first, brothers and sisters? Li tawqid al-ma'na. For emphasizing the meaning. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? I have written tawqid and ta'qid. Both has the same meaning. Maybe I should write down the verb also, brothers and sisters. Tawqid is waqqada. What is it, brother? Waqqada. Same meaning, to emphasize. And this is akkada. Got the idea? Same meaning. And you see, ta'qid is the masdar. Tawqid is the masdar. Tafa'ilun. Ba, form 2. Bab, tafa'ilun. So do not get confused. Both are correct and both have same meaning. Sister Sumaya, tawqid and ta'qid. Fine. So this is the first use of al-maf'ulul mutlaq. What is the first use? Emphasis, ta'qid. What is the second? Okay. The first A is to emphasize, as we have just seen. Here is another example. Again, another example for tawqid, brothers and sisters. وَقَلَّمَ اللَّهُ مُوسَى. Okay, brothers and sisters. What is kallama? Form 2. Madi. What is Allahu? Fa'il. What is Musa? Maf'ulun bihi. Fine. So kallama, yukallimu. What will be the masdar? Taklimun. So you have used taklimun. Kallama is the verb. And you have used the masdar of the same verb For what reason? Emphasis. Yeah? Kallama Allahu Musa takliman. Allah spoke to Musa, you can say, directly. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Number 2, to specify the number. How many times the action took place? Okay, brothers and sisters, what is the example? Tubi al-kitabu tabataini. Taba is the verb. We have here majhul, tubiya al-kitabu. What is the meaning of tubi al-kitabu? The book was printed. Huh? Fine. Tabaatun is the master. What is the master? Tabaatun. So from there we get tabaataini, muthanna. Huh? So the book was printed twice. But do you see tabaataini is coming from tubiya, which is majhul? Are you with me, brothers and sisters? So then we will call this also maf'ulun mutlaq. It is the same masdar which stands for the verb used in the sentence. Okay. Now what will you call this? Tabataini. See, it's mansub. Tabataini is mansub. Okay. What will you call this? Al-maf'ulun mutlaq li bayani adat. Bayan means to explain or to indicate. Are you with me? Bayan means to explain or indicate. It indicates the adat. For indication of the adat, or you can say for indicating adat, number. Another example, nasitu, I forgot. Sajadtu sajadatan wahidatan. I forgot, so I made one more sajda. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? So what will you call sajadatan? Maf'ulun mutlaq, because it is from sajada. And how will you describe it? Li bayani adat, because it describes the number. Li bayani adat. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? The sense of tawqid is behind, but here we will say li bayani adat. Number 3 is very important and very easy, brothers and sisters. To specify the type of action, the quality of action, and the kind of action. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Okay. Now remember, if you describe master of the verb used in the sentence, and you make that master man'ut and bring in the naat. So if you see naat following maf'ulun mutlaq, that's it. All that you have to note in the sentence, then there is an adjective coming for the maf'ulun mutlaq. And then immediately you will say li bayani now. Then that adjective will indicate what type of action took place. Are you with me? For example, mata. What is the meaning of mata? He died. Okay? And mauta is the death. So this is your master from mata. Mata mauta shuhadai. He died the death of a martyr. So it describes the kind. So what will you say? Li bayani now. This is the easiest way to find out. Of all these 3, the easiest is li bayani now. Because you will be able to figure out right away, inshallah. Next sentence, brothers and sisters. Uktub kitabatan. Okay? Uktub kitabatan. And kitabatan is the masdar from kataba. So this is your maf'ulun mutlaq. What is after that? Naat. So as soon as you see the naat, li bayani now. Please keep that in mind and you will be able to figure it out with ease, inshallah. Write legibly or write a clear writing. Because when you say, Uzkur Allah, are you with me? Uzkur Allah zikran kathiran. Okay? Zikran, maf'ulun mutlaq, kathiran, not. So what will you say? Li bayani now. Li bayani now. So it's very easy. These three things are important, brothers and sisters, so keep it in mind when you study maf'ulun mutlaq. Fine. The fourth thing is something that we have been doing it since the beginning of book 2, and alhamdulillah, you all are very quick, in figuring it out. Brothers and sisters, shukran. What is shukran? Maf'ulun mutlaq. But you see, shukran alone came in the sentence. Where is the verb? It's mazuf. So what will you call it? You will say, al-mastarul na'ibu an fi'alihi. Means the mastar which is deputizing for the verb. The verb is not mentioned. So the mastar is now deputizing for the verb. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? The mastar is deputizing for the verb. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? So whenever you will see only the mastar mentioned, which is maf'ulun mutlaq, with no mention of the verb, what will be your explanation? Al-mastarul na'ibu. What is the meaning of al-mastaru and na'ibu? The mastar which deputizes for the verb. A mastar which deputizes for the verb. That's all, brother. So you have to kind of memorize these expressions. Al-mastarul na'ibu an fi'alihi, and then li tawqidi ma'na, li bayanil adadi, and li bayani nahwi. All these things, inshallah, you will memorize. And they are easy because we will be repeating it over and over again today. You got the idea? Now we come to the next paragraph. But let us read the fourth one properly. As a substitute for the verb. That's the fourth one. In this case, only the mastar is used. Clear, brothers and sisters? Only the mastar is used. Sabran. Have patience. Here the mastar is a substitute for the amar. Isbir. The actual sentence is Isbir sabran. But we only use sabran. So the mastar is a substitute for the verb, which was not used. Got the idea? Shukran. I thank you. Here, the mastar is a substitute for the mudariya. Ashkuru. Ashkuruka. Shukran. Got the idea? So when only shukran came or only sabran came, then that mastar is a substitute for the verb. And how do you describe in the grammar? Al-mastarul na'ibu an fi'alihi. An here will mean for its fi'al, for its verb. Now we come to the next paragraph, brothers and sisters. Words which deputize for the mastar. This is very interesting, very important, and I should say it is not difficult. We just have to understand it. If you understand it, it will become very easy. And I will go very slowly, brothers and sisters, so that you can have a good meaning of idea of it, The following words deputized for the master and are therefore mansub. Therefore mansub. And are grammatically regarded, in the grammar they are regarded as, what are they regarded as? Maf'ulun mutlaq. They are not the master of the verb occurring in the sentence. They are not. They are only coming as a substitute. They are only deputizing. But we will call them, brothers and sisters, maf'ulun mutlaq. The actual master will come as a mudaf ilayhi. Are you with me? The actual master will come as a mudaf ilayhi. And it will be very clear from the sentence. Look at it, brothers and sisters. What are those words? Kulla, ba'da, ayya. Remember, it has to be mansub. In order for us to call them maf'ulun mutlaq, it has to be mansub. And the actual master will come as a mudaf ilayhi for kulla, ba'da, and ayya. And this, brothers and sisters, we know from our study that kul most of the time will have mudaf ilayhi. You know ba'da will have mudaf ilayhi. Ayyu will have mudaf ilayhi. So we know that these three words will always have mudaf ilayhi. But in this particular case, the mudaf ilayhi will be the master of the verb used in the sentence. Inshallah. You'll keep that in mind. Arifuhu, I know him. How well do you know him? Kullal ma'rifati. So ma'rifati is the master from arafa ya'rifu. But it came as a mudaf ilayhi. So what will you say, brothers and sisters, now? Where is the maf'ulun mutlaq? Kulla. You will say maf'ulun mutlaq is kulla. And then you will say maf'ulun mutlaq kulla, and you will say naibun anil mastari. Write down this, brother. This sentence you will write down. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Inshallah. Next one, brothers and sisters. Akhazani. What is akhaza? That is not correct. Akhaza, form 3. Akhaza, yuakhizu. Not form 4, but form 3. Okay? Means to punish somebody or reprimand somebody, to hold somebody responsible for something, to take someone to task. Akhazani al-mudiru ba'dal muakhazati. See, look at it. Akhaza, yuakhizu, and what is the master? Mufa'alatun. Mufa'alatun. Muakhazatun. That is your master. So, ba'dal muakhazati. What is the translation? The mudir punished me to some extent. Means he gave me some punishment. So what is ba'da, brother? Maf'ulun mutlaq. And how will you describe? Naibun anil mastari. Because where is the master? Muakhadha. What is it now? Mudaf ilayhi. It's majroor now. So ba'da has substituted the master. It's very easy. When I say very easy, I mean it. It just requires little thinking and understanding, brothers and sisters. Number 3. Ayya naumin tanamu. See? Nama yanamu, what is the master? Nama. So ayya has come. It is No, but the nama yanamu is intransitive. It does not need any maf'ulun bihi. Okay? But here ayya has come mansub. So what is ayya? Maf'ulun mutlaq. And where is the master? Naumin, which is mudaf ilayhi. Are you with me? Ayya naumin tanamu. What sort of a sleep are you sleeping? Okay? And then in the Qur'an, it comes, brother and sister. وَسَيَعْلَمُ الَّذِينَ ظَلَمُوا أَيَّ مُنْقَلَبٍ يَنْقَلِبُونَ. Those who do wrong will come to know how they will end up. So, brothers and sisters, ayya is your maf'ulun mutlaq. And where is the actual master? Munqalab. Okay, which is from yanqalibuna. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? Fine. Now, sometimes, brothers and sisters, a number with the master as its tamiz. What is it? We will have a number, and then the number has a tamiz. Are you with me? Remember, number has a tamiz. Ahada ashara taliban. So what is taliban? Tamiz. So with the number, tamiz will come. Okay? So sometimes that tamiz, which is with the number, is the master of the verb mentioned in the sentence. So then the number will substitute for the master, which has come as a tamiz. Let's see the example. Tubi al-kitabu, the book was printed. Thalasa taba'atin. Thalasa taba'atin. See? Tubi'a taba'atin. No, taba'atin is actually the master. But here it is coming as a tamiz. Remember? And so, where is maf'ulun mutlaq? Salasa. Are you with me? It is salasa. Maf'ulun mutlaq is salasa. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? Yes, Sister Mahnas, tamiz is always mansub. But this tamiz is bat tamiz. Give me an example. Why it is bat tamiz? Because from 3 to 10, the tamiz becomes mudaf ilayhi majrur. So it is still tamiz, but it comes as a mudaf ilayhi. Remember, brothers and sisters, from 11 to 99, you will have a proper tamiz, which is mansub, which is singular, which is indefinite. We call it tamiz. And then from 3 to 10, it becomes bat tamiz. Because instead of mansub, it becomes majrur. Got the idea? This is a nice way of understanding, with a little laugh. Inshallah. Now, this comes from the Qur'an, brothers and sisters. فَجْلِدُوا كُلَّ وَاحِدٍ مِّنْهُمَا مِيَةَ جَلْدَةٍ. Brothers and sisters, مِيَةَ جَلْدَةٍ. So what is جَلْدَةٍ? See, مِيَةَ is number. جَلْدَةٍ is mudaf ilayhi. Remember? مِيَةُ طَالِبٍ. So this is Miyatu jaldatin, but it is miyata. Why miyata? Because it is maf'ulun mutlaq. Okay? But again, it is the substitute for master. So you will always mention that naib anil master. So it's very easy. If you remember these few expressions, then you are sailing smoothly, brothers and sisters, inshallah. Next one, brother and sister. Fajliduhum. Flog them. Flog each one of them 100 strips. That was in the first sentence. The second sentence is فَجْلِدُهُمْ ثَمَانِينَ جَلْدَةً. Fine, brothers and sisters. So, فَجْلِدُ is a amar. Flog them. Whom is your mafulun bihi? Thamanina. What is thamanina? It is mansub, brother. Thamanuna, thamanina, thamanina. Got the idea? Like ishruna, ishrina, ishrina, thamanuna, thamanina, thamanina. So this is acting like jama, muzakkar, salim. So this is your mansub. And then here, because it is from 11 to 99, you can see the tamiz in its proper state. Jaldatan. Why, Sister Nasreen? Because it is from 11 to 99. Simple things, brothers and sisters, they are not difficult. Okay, where is our mafulul mutlaq? Samanin. Okay, naibun. Clear, brothers and sisters? Inshallah. Number 3, very interesting. Very, very interesting, brothers and sisters. Adjective of the master. The master itself is being omitted. Fahimtu darsa jayidan. Ana uhibbuka kathiran. Are you with me? Ana uhibbuka kathiran. What is the actual sentence? Ana uhibbuka hubban kathiran. Now if you say fahimtu darsa jayidan, what is the actual sentence? Fahimtu darsa fahman. Are you with me? Fahman jayidan. So fahman is not there, brother. Only adjective has come. So now the adjective is acting as a maf'ulun mutlaq. Are you with me? It is acting as a maf'ulun mutlaq. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? Fahimtu darsa fahman jayidan, which literally means I understood the lesson with a good understanding. Fine, brother and sister. Now comes Ismul Mastar. Brother, this you should write down. Ismul Mastar is a type of mastar which does not follow the known pattern. A type of mastar which does not follow the known pattern. Shall I write it down, or you can write it when I say it, brother? What is Ismul Mastar? I'm giving you a simple, explanation, brother. It is a type of mastar which does not follow the known pattern. Remember the known pattern. Now I'll give you example. Dr. Sahib has explained in little detail. It is a mastar which has the same meaning. It has the same meaning as the mastar, but it has less letters than it. Brother, it has less letter than it. It is a word which has the same meaning as the mastar, but has less letters than it. Example, kalamun, speaking, is the ismul mastar. Okay? And taklimun is the mastar. Okay? And what is taklimun? Brothers and sisters, from kallama, yukallimu, taklimun. Okay, fine. The examples are coming in the book. Inshallah, you'll be able to figure out. But they are here also. And kabbala, to kiss. Kabbala, yukabbilu. What is the mastar? Takbilun. Kissing. Okay. What will be? There is another ismul mastar for it. Qublat. Qublatun means kissing. But then qublatun is different from Takbilun. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? It does not follow the same pattern. Here is an example, brothers and sisters. Kallamani kalaman shadidan. He spoke to me harsh words. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? What is kalaman? It is mafulun mutlaq, but it is not the masdar from the kallama. Are you with me? From kallama, the masdar should have been taqlim, but instead something else came, which has the same meaning and less words. So kalaman is ismul masdar. Had the idea? And shadidan is the naat. Now, brothers and sisters, number 5. Now, number 5, if you read it on your own, you truly get gabrified and scared. This is too much. But this is very, very simple, brother. Cognate masdar. What do you call it in Arabic? Maybe I should write it down because it is coming later on. What is the meaning of ishtiqaq, brother? Write down. This will make things very simple for you, inshallah. Derivatives. Derivatives. You derived something, you know. Al-Mastaru yulaki. What is the meaning of yulaki? What kind of a verb is yulaki? Laka yulaki. Form 3. To meet. Okay. So here is an example. Have you done writing, brothers and sisters? Inshallah. Here is an example. Whether you are using a verb from mazid fihi. Are you understanding me, brother? You are using a verb from mazid fihi. But the masdar is not from the same verb. The masdar is from form 1. Are you with me? The easiest example. Ana, I used the same example again and again. Ana uhibbuka. What is the meaning of this? I love you, I like you, I admire you, I take you in a very high esteem, I consider you in a very high esteem. Ana uhibbuka hubban kathiran. What is hubban? It is not from the masdar of ahabba, yuhibbu. Tell me what is the masdar of ahabba? Okay. Ihbab, mashallah, mashallah. May Allah bless you all with more knowledge. See, ahabba, break it down, it is ahbaba. What is it? Ahbaba. And what is the pattern of the masdar? If'alun. So, ihbabun. You did not use that masdar, but you used the masdar hubban, which is from form 1. Are you with me? Which is from form 1. The verb is habba, like hajja. Okay? And the masdar is hubbun. So, this is what is the meaning of cognate masdar. There are 2 kinds. How many kinds? Two kinds. Huh? It's all mentioned very beautifully. Let us read it slowly, brother. What is the meaning of cognate? Remember, write it down, brother and sister. Cognate. What is the meaning of cognate? Are you writing? Write it down. Of the same or similar nature. Of the same or similar nature. Or it also means related by family ties. Cognate means related by family ties. When you say family in the verb, what do you mean? They are related in the roots. They are related in the root. Are you with me? When you say family ties, when you talk about family ties in verbs, means the root are same. Huh? So, brother and sister, uhibbu, the root is same. Hababa and hubbun also is from the same root. But brother, I did not use the verb from form 1. I used the verb of form 4. And I brought the masdar from form 1. Okay? So this, when you see this kind of a situation, then you will say cognate masdar. Or what will you say in Arabic? Al-mastaru yulakihi fil ishtiqaq. No, they are easy, but at this stage of your study, inshallah, within couple of days, when you will revise this lesson, it will be easy on your tongue. Trust me, inshallah. But you got to revise it. Huh? If you leave the book today at home and do not study, then tomorrow you will find it difficult. But if you study, like our children study, how hard our children study in school, brothers and sisters? Huh? They study very hard, you know. Huh? We have to give them a competition now. Huh? We have to give them a competition that mother and father also study as hard as the children, huh? Inshallah. Okay, brothers and sisters. Okay, look at this sentence. Ishtaraitu hadhihi sayarata. Fine, brothers and sisters. What is ishtaraitu? Form 8, huh? Tell me, okay, Sister Sumaya, can you figure out the masdar of ishtaraitu? If you cannot, don't worry. I'll ask somebody else. Huh? You don't have to worry. Sister Maimuna, can you figure out the masdar of ishtaraitu? Okay, let's go simply, in a simple way. Ifta'ala, yafta'ilu, ifti'alun. What is it? Ifti'alun. Ishtara, yashtari, ishtira'un, because it is nakis, huh? Ishtira'un. Brothers and sisters, we did not use this masdar. What kind of a masdar you use? Huh? Shira'un. Brother, this is from form 1. This is from form 1. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? And Mubashiran is the naat. Huh? I bought this car directly. Here, shira'un is the masdar of the mujarrad verb shara yashri. Huh? To buy, whereas the masdar ishtara yashtari is ishtira'un. Here is an example from the Qur'an. We have an example from the Qur'an, brothers and sisters. تُحِبُّونَ الْمَالَ حُبًّا جَمًّا. See, again, the hubban, I gave you that example in a different context. But here is from the Qur'an, brothers and sisters. تُحِبُّونَ الْمَالَ حُبًّا. And you love wealth with abounding love. Hubban is the masdar of the mujarrad. Habba yahibbu. Which is very rarely used. That verb is very rarely used. Whereas the masdar of the mazid, ahabba, yuhibbu, ihbab, this masdar is also rarely used. Habba yahibbu, the verb is rarely used. Ahabba yuhibbu, the masdar is rarely used. 5. That is the one kind. What is the first kind that we just studied? You are using the verb in the mazid form and you are bringing the masdar from form 1. You are bringing the masdar from form 1 while the verb is the mazid form. You are using the mazid form of the verb. The masdar is coming from fi'lu sulasi mujarrad. For ease, you can say form 1. Are you with me? Inshallah. What is the second? The masdar and the verb are all from mazid forms, but they are not from the same form. And you will be able to figure out, brother, I tell you, many people will find this lesson kind of a hard chickpeas. I assure you, you won't find it. If you have worked hard with your verbs, if you know your verbs very well, then all you have to do is just understand it. So, let's go to the example, and the example will make it very clear to us. A masdar of a mazid bab, which is different from the bab of the verb. They are both from mazid, but the masdar is different bab and the verb is different bab. Tabassamtu ibtisaman. Tabassamtu ibtisaman. Brothers and sisters, now tell me, what is tabassama? Form 5. Tabassama, form 5. Give me the masdar of tabassama. Tabassum, we know that. Sister, tabassum. No, brother, ibtisaman. Ibtisaman. That is form 8. We are using the verb from form 5 and the masdar we are using as a maf'ulun mutlaq from form 8. It has the same meaning. So then, what will you say? This is, in English you will say, cognate masdar. What will you say? And what will you say in Arabic? Al-masdaru yulaki fil ishtika. Because the masdar meets, the verb from the same root, rather. From the same root. I smile. Here, ibtisaman is the masdar of the verb ibtasama, which belongs to bab ifta'ala. Whereas the verb tabassama belongs to bab tafa'ala. And both have the same meaning in the Qur'an. See, that is the beauty of our Madina books. The examples come from the Qur'an. وَتَبَتَّلْ إِلَيْهِ تَبْتِيلًا. وَتَبَتَّلْ إِلَيْهِ تَبْتِيلًا. What is the meaning of tabattal? Now this is your amr. Tabattala. Yatabattalu. Okay, tabattal means devote yourself. Ilahi, devote yourself to him with complete devotion. But brothers and sisters, tabattal. What is the masdar? Tabattul. Tabassum. Tabattul. Got the idea? But what are we using here? Tabtilan. What is this masdar? What kind of a pattern is this? Form 2. This is form 2. What is the verb? Battala. Battala, yubattilu. So this is form 2. We got the masdar from form 2 and the verb from form 5. But the roots are same and the meaning is same. So what will you say in English? Cognate masdar. And in Arabic, al-masdaru yulakihi fil ishtikak. Got the idea, brother and sister? Inshallah. Very good. But then you are so very lucky. How many things you have to fall to when you are studying? You have your keys in English, you have your Hallo Tamarin, and then you have that blue dictionary. Brothers and sisters, blue dictionary. Blue dictionary. So all these things will help you to understand it, inshallah. Number 6. What is number 6, brothers and sisters? What is number 6? It is our favorite. What is our favorite? Haza coming as mubdal minhu. Haza coming as mubdal minhu followed by badal. Now in this case, our haza will become maf'ulun mutlaq. And the badal will be the masdar of the verb used in the sentence. But this is halwa puri. Did you get it what I said? Haza, normally we know haza comes and followed by badal. But in this case, the badal will be the masdar of the verb used in the sentence. So if the badal is the masdar of the verb, then what is the position of haza? Now it will become maf'ulun mutlaq. Okay, brothers and sisters, you got it? Now let's read the example. A demonstrative pronoun with the masdar as its badal. Okay. Atastaqbiluni hazal istiqbal. See, istaqbala yastaqbilu. What is the masdar? Istiqbalun. Atastaqbiluni hazal istiqbal. Do you accord me this kind of a reception? Fine, brothers and sisters. So what is haza? Maf'ulun mutlaq. And what is the actual masdar of the verb istiqbal coming as a badal? This is very easy, brother. This is very easy. So you will say, brothers and sisters, you will say that haza is maf'ulun mutlaq, and you will say naibun anil masdar. What will you write down? Naibun anil masdar. Brothers and sisters, what will you write down in this case? Haza is a maf'ulun mutlaq. Okay, naibun anil masdar means it is deputizing the masdar. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? Inshallah. It's not difficult. See, we never studied something in this much detail. But all this thing will help us in understanding Qur'an. Everything that we are understanding here, learning here, will be applied in the understanding of Qur'an, brothers and sisters. Okay, fine. A pronoun, huwa, huma, hum. A pronoun referring to the master. Ishtahadtu ishtihadan lam yashtahidhu ghairi. What is the translation, brother? I worked hard in a way nobody else did. Here the pronoun who stands for ishtihadan. Okay, let us read it very slowly, brother. Ishtahadtu ishtihadan. Tell me, brothers and sisters, what is ishtihadan? Form 8. It is maf'ulun mutlaq. Because ijtahada is intransitive. It does not need maf'ulun bihis. So here if it is mansub, it is nothing but maf'ulun mutlaq. Fine. And then I'm going to give you more examples for this. Lam yajtahid. Okay, lam yajtahid. Who? This who goes to ijtihadan. It goes to ijtihadan. Now if you change who and put ijtihadan, it will work. Okay? Well, lam yajtahid ijtihadan. But that will be too much of a repetition. So that is not going to work, brothers and sisters. I'm going to give you 3 examples. I'm going to write it on the board. Okay, and inshallah, they are very beautiful sentences and you will love it. Ready? Are you ready with me, brothers and sisters? A very beautiful sentence. Write it down, brothers and sisters. What did I write, brothers and sisters? Uhibbullaha hubban. Just translate this. I love Allah with all the love. See, sometimes you cannot translate. The beauty is in the language. When you say, Uhibbullaha hubban, the power and intensity is in the words, which cannot be translated properly. The translation does not justify. Okay. I love Allah with a love. La uhibbuhu ahdan. So, brother, uhibbuhu, who's the mafulun bihi of uhibbu? Nahi. Ahadan is the mafulun bihi. La uhibbu ahdan. I do not love anybody. Who is coming as a mafulun mutlaq? Got the idea? Write down this sentence, brother. And circle who. And put an arrow and bring it to hubban. I will do it here to show you what I am doing, brothers and sisters. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? So, the mafulun bihi for uhibbu is ahdan. What is this who doing here? This is mafulun mutlaq. Got the idea? Now, how will I translate? This is a very beautiful example. I love Allah with a love with which I do not love anybody else. Love for Allah is a special love which any other person does not deserve it. Got the idea? See how beautiful the sentence is. Uhibbullaha hubban. I love Allah with all my love. La uhibbuhu ahdan, with which I do not love other people. Got the idea? So what is this uhibbuhu? Who goes to the hubban again? If you write it the way I wrote it, brothers and sisters, you will find it very well, inshallah.
So one sentence can have 2 maf'ul.
Yes, it has.
And
And another comes as a damir. Amir comes as a damir, yeah. It has 2 maf'ulun mutlaq. One is you can see as a maf'ulun mutlaq, as a masdar. The other is coming as a deputy. This is deputizing. The damir is deputizing the hubban. I write more example, brother. I have got 3 examples to share with you, inshallah. You will not find it in the book. So you will take a note of it, brothers and sisters. Maybe I should remove this. This will make it easy, inshallah. What did I write, brothers and sisters? Yagibu hazat talibu giyaban. This student remains absent. La yagibuhu ahadun. Like no other student. He is the most in absenteeism. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Did you see it? Yagibu hadha talibu ghiyaban. So here you use ghiyaban as the mafulun mutlaq. La yagibuhu ahdun. Now ahdun will be now the file of yagibu. Okay. La yagibuhu ahdun. So what is this who doing here, brothers and sisters? Got the idea? If you write these examples, then it will become extremely easy for you to follow. One more example, brothers and sisters. Now I write another example, brother. Tanamu nauman. What is the meaning of tanamu nauman? You sleep the sleep. So this is nauman is mafulun mutlaq for tanamu. Tanamu nauman. Simple sentence, brother, but you will understand it fully, inshallah. Sister Sumayya, tanamu nauman la yanamuhu ahadun. Translation? You sleep like no one else sleeps, Either you sleep too long, like no one else sleeps, or you sleep too soundly that even if a bomb were to explode, you won't get up from the sleep. Are you with me? Tanamu nauman. La yanamuhu ahadun. So what is this who doing here, brothers and sisters? Where does it go to? Nauman. Inshallah. So this is the meaning of it. If you did not understand fully from Ishtahattu ishtihadan lam yajtahidhu ghairi. But now, after understanding these three sentences, you'll find that you can understand it very well, brother. Okay, brother? Now comes the last one. What are we studying now? We are studying the words which deputize masters. That's all we are studying. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? What are we studying now? We are studying the words which deputize the master. They are deputizing the master. Right. Number 8. A synonym of the master. We are very familiar with synonym. Means in language there are two or more words with the same meaning. Ishtu hayatan saidatan. Are you with me? Ishtu hayatan sa'idatan. I lived a happy life. So brothers and sisters, hayatan is a masdar. Okay, it's not from Asha Yaishu. From Asha Yaishu is Ishatun. So you did not use Ishatun and you use Hayatan. But both are same in meaning. Ishatun and Hayatun has the same meanings because they are synonyms. They are synonyms. So sometimes we will use a noun with the same meaning as a masdar of the verb. Got the idea, brother and sister? Asha, Yaishu. The masdar is Ishatun, but you did not use that. You did not use that. You used instead Hayatun. So that is your synonym. So what is now Hayatan? Mafulun mutlaq. Mafulun mutlaq, brother. Which is, we'll say, Naibun anil masdar. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Inshallah, you are still fresh. I want to move forward in the key only. Okay. You know, we have been studying masdar slowly now, starting from book 2. Dakhala, yadkhulu. What is the masdar? Dukhul, sajada, yasjudu, sujud. Remember? That was our beginning. Okay? And then we learned zahaba, yadhabu, zahabun. Okay? So these are the patterns of the masdar. Fataha, yaftahu, fathun, nasara, yansuru, nasrun. These are all the masdar. Kataba, yaktubu. What is the masdar? Kitabatun. Kara'a, yakra'u. What is the masdar? Kira'atun. You know that. Tala, yatulu, tilawatan. These are all the masdar. Okay. Now we have 3 new patterns of masdar. Inshallah, we will try to understand them. But as I said, brothers and sisters, the information is a lot. Understand it. Make a note of the things that I'm trying to explain. And then at home, when you have spare time, you will be able to go through it. And then later on, as soon as the DVDs are ready, you will have the advantage of revising your lessons with the DVDs at your own pace, inshallah. There are many kinds of masdar. One of them is masdarul marrati. This masdar denotes how many times the action took place. Once, twice, thrice. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Fine. Now this is on a pattern. So it's very easy, inshallah. Remember one thing, brothers and sisters. You may not be able to absorb the pattern right away. Right away you will understand and inshallah revise it. It's quite possible that after 1 hour you will forget. But that's normal, brothers and sisters. Rome was not built in a day. Okay? Remember that. On this pattern, fa'alatun. So, brothers and sisters, daraba. What is mudariya? Yadribu. What is the masdar? Darbun. What is the masdar? Darbun. Now there is another masdar. Darbatun. When you say darabatun, now you are going to masdarul marra. Means it will tell you the time, how many times the action took place. Darabtuhu darbatan. Darabtuhu darbatan. What is the meaning of it? I hit him once only. Wa darabani darabataini, and hit me twice. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? Right. Tubiya hadal kitabu tabaatin. This book has been printed several times. Tabaatun is the plural of tabaatun. Fine, brothers and sisters. This is from fi'l thulathi mujarrad. You will be using this pattern. But in the abwab of the mazid, how do we make mastarul marra? Very easy. Very easy, brother. You take the mastar and add ta marbuta. Okay. Kabbara, what is the mudariya? Yukabbiru. What is the mastar? Takbirun. Put takbiratun. Then it becomes mastar marra. Fine example. What is the example will come? Itlalun, peeping out. Itlalatun, peeping out once. Nukabbiru. What is the meaning of nukabbiru? We say Allahu Akbar. Arba'a takbiratin. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Arba'a takbiratin. So what is arba'a? It is maf'ulun mutlaq. And what is the actual maf'ulun mutlaq? Takbiratin. But what is that saying to me? The time of how many times the action took place. So you say 4 times, nukabbiru arba'a takbiratin fi salatil alal mayit. When you are saying salah, okay, brothers and sisters, on a person who has passed away, how many times you say takbir? 4 times. Nukabbiru arba'a takbiratin fi salatil alal mayit. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Nukabbiru arba'a takbiratin fi salati alal mayit. We say Allahu Akbar 4 times in the funeral prayers. So what is takbiratin? It's the mastar. Got the idea? But what kind of mastar is this? Mastar marra. So now we got to get used to this also, inshallah. Slowly, slowly. Atlaltu. Atlaltu minan nafizati. Atlaltu minan nafizati. I, brothers and sisters, look down from the window. Itla lataini. Itla lataini. So you are using the verb and also the mastar, but the mastar is now mastar marra, which tells you how many times the action took place. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? So how many times the action took place? Twice. I looked down from the window twice. Okay. We are reading and trying to absorb one after another. But don't worry, brothers and sisters. I'm explaining you because sometimes if you were to read it on your own, it may not make much sense to you. But now when you read at home, it will make a lot of sense to you, inshallah. So, brothers and sisters, we come to the next kind of mastar. What is that mastar? Mastarul hayati. The mastar of manner. In what manner the action took place? In what manner the action took place? Fine, brothers and sisters. It is on the pattern of fi'alatun. First one was fa'alatun. And the second one is fi'alatun. Okay. Fine, brothers and sisters. Jalasa Yajlisu jilsatun. Manner of sitting. Masha yamshi mishyat. Manner of walking. No offense to ladies, brothers and sisters. Huh? La tamshi mishyatan nisa'i. What is the translation? Don't walk like a woman. Ya waladu la tamshi mishyat al-banati. Don't walk like girls. But I think girls are faster than boys these days. So here mishyata, what is mishyata, brother? It is a masdarul hayy. Means it describes the manner. Inshallah, you will remember this, inshallah. Ijlis, sit. How do you sit? Jalsata talibi ilmin. You know, there is so much freedom in the school these days. The teachers cannot say anything. A student can come and raise his legs on the desk. Nobody can tell him. Okay? But that's bad manner. So the teacher is saying, Ijlis jilsata talibi ilmin. Okay? Sit as a student, sit, you know. You are here to seek knowledge. Seek like a person who has come to learn something. Okay? Now we have to note these things, brother. Mastarul marra, the first letter has a fatah followed by sukun. Mastarul hayya, the first letter has a kasra followed by sukun. Mastarul marra can be formed from mazid fihi also. But mastarul hayya cannot be formed from mazid fihi. Only from fi'l sulasi mujarrad. Got the idea? It's written here. All these things, I hope you are highlighting them or underlining them. And when you revise, you can again highlight and underline something that is important. Okay. Another kind of mastar is the mastar mimi. Mimi chocolate. Mimi chocolate bars. Now this is very interesting to note. Mastar mimi. What is the meaning of it, brother? That the mastar will start with meme. Are you with me? The mastar will start with meme and you will call it mastar mimi. Okay? Now, something has to be understood, brothers and sisters, that in the case of mastar mimi, there is actually a proper mastar already in existence. And then you make another mastar with using meme as an extra. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? We have here different patterns. Maf'alun and maf'alatun and maf'ilun and maf'ilatun. Brother, you do not have to sit down and memorize them. Inshallah, when you will revise, when we will study the Qur'an and when things will come up in front of us, your mind will immediately click and say, okay, I understand, I know it. Okay. Brothers and sisters, daraba, are you with me? Daraba, yadribu, what is the mastar? Darbun. If I say madrabun, then what did I do? It's a mastar mimi. Are you with me? Arafa, he knew. Ya'rifu, okay? And we always use marifatun. What is marifatun? Mastar mimi. What is the actual mastar? Irfanun. Are you with me? Irfanun. You hear this name Irfan. It's the mastar. But you say marifatun, so what is marifatun? Masdar mimi. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? So this is all. Okay. Gafara yaghfiru. What is the masdar? Gufran. What is the masdar? And then what is this maghfiratun? Masdar mimi. Masdar mimi. Right? Fine. And same is mamatun. Okay. Now what about mazid bab? What about them? Brothers and sisters? Same as ism maf'ul. Same as ism maf'ul. So you do not have to worry about it, inshallah. Okay, brothers and sisters, we did quite a bit of reading and understanding. We are going to take a short break now. And after our tea break, we'll start the main lesson, inshallah. And once you will come to the main lesson, brothers and sisters, you will see that you are understanding more. Because everything that we learn now, we are going to apply in the lesson, inshallah. Okay, brothers and sisters, we are back from our break. Alhamdulillah, you are all energized and recharged. We'll, inshallah, understand the main lesson now. You are very lucky that you have even Hallo Tamarin to help you, brothers and sisters. For these lessons, reference to Hallo Tamarin immediately when you go home is important. You will understand how Dr. Saab has answered them and for us to follow it up. So for the main lesson, you'll have 3 columns on a page. On first column, you will say Al-Maf'ulul Mutlaq. On the second column, Ma Naba Anil Masdar, yani what deputizes the Masdar. That Ma is Allazi, okay. And in the third column, Nawil Masdari, kind of Maf'ulul Mutlaq, okay. Is it for Tawqeed? Is it for Li Bayani now? Is it Li Bayani Adad? Or is it for Al-Masdarun Na'ibu An Fi'lihi? Very easy. I assure you, brothers and sisters, you are going to love this lesson. I'll try my best to make you fall in love with Maf'ulun Mutlaq, inshallah. And remember, this is a very unique form of expression in Arabic language. In English, there is some, but not too much. In Urdu, there is some, but not too much. But in Arabic, it's used very frequently, and Qur'an is full of these expressions. We got to understand it fully, brothers and sisters. In English, we say, he died a natural death. He died a natural death. So this will be Li Bayani now. What kind of a death? A natural death. In Urdu, we say, Kutte ki maut mara. You know? Or you can laugh a little bit now. Kawa chala hans ki chal. वो अपनी चाल भूल गया. So kawa chala hans ki chal. Kawa chala. Chala is the verb and chal is the masdar. Kawa chala hans ki chal. So that is there in Urdu language also. But it is very extensively used in Arabic language. And Quran is full of it. So our understanding of this lesson will help us to understand Quran, inshallah. Ready, brothers and sisters? We start the lesson. Adarsu Thaminu wal Ishrun, lesson number 28. Okay. Introduction of Maf'ulun Mutlaqun. Hamid. Kuduman Mubarakan. Brothers and sisters, tell me, what is Kuduman Maf'ulun Mutlaq? You see, if it is Mubarakan, the Nath has come. So what will you say now? Lina Bayani now. Whenever you see a Nath coming after Maf'ulun Mutlaq, you will say Li Bayani now. What kind of action. Okay, are you with me? It will describe the kind of type of action, the quality of action. It will describe the type of action or the kind of action or the quality of action. Kuduman Mubarakan. Brother, what is this Mubarakan? It is ism maf'ul, mashallah. What form? Form 3. Baraka yubariku. Form 3. All these things should click in our mind quickly, inshallah. And they will. As you study, as you progress, they will click, inshallah. Fine. Now here, only the maf'ulun mutlaq came. Verb did not come. So what will be the verb? Kadimta. Kadimta kuduman mubarakan. That is the thing that was not mentioned. Kadimta kuduman mubarakan. Now this is kind of a expression of welcome, or you can say it is a dua. May Allah make your return a blessed return. Are you with me? Because as you read it, Mata kadimta minas safari, when did you arrive from the trip, So means let your arrival be a blessed arrival. May Allah make your return to be a blessed return. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? Fine. Mata kadimta. Kadima has the same meaning as ja'a. Barakallahu fika. May Allah bless you. Brothers and sisters, whenever you give a dua, baraka, you will always use fi. Remember, if you will always say Barakallahu fiki, afikum, afikunna. Are you with me? Fi has to be used. Okay? Fika, fiki, fikum, fikuma, fikunna. And that way it will be a correct expression. Otherwise, it will be very incorrect, brothers and sisters. Kadimtul barihata. Translation, brothers and sisters? I arrived yesterday. See, translation should come to you with ease, brothers and sisters. Ya Hamza, O Hamza, Aglik, Yellow Amar, Aglik il Baba, close the door. Iglakan. Iglakan means, close properly. Okay, so iglakan will be litawkid. So you will have to write down iglakan in the first column. And then nawil mastari, what will you say? Litawkidil ma'ana. It is emphasizing the meaning of the verb. Fine, brothers and sisters. وَخَفِّفْ سُرَةَ الْمِرْوَحَةِ. Translate this, brothers and sisters. Khaffif means reduce. Surat al-Mirawati, the speed of the fan. Speed of the fan. Fine. Then Hamza says, At-takhfi hazis suratu. Is this speed sufficient? What is the teacher saying? La. Laqad khaffaftaha kull at-takhfifi. See, khaffafa, make it a master. Takhfif. But brothers and sisters, look at it. See how beautifully Dr. Abdur-Raheem is trying to explain us the whole concept in a very beautiful dialogue. What is it, brothers and sisters? Laqad. Okay. You know what is the meaning of laqad. Lam is for qasam. Qad is to emphasize, tahqiq. Huh? Khaffafta, you reduced it. Ha goes to the speed. Huh? Kulla, mafulun mutlaq. Huh? Okay. Naib anil mastar. Huh? What will you say? Mafulun mutlaq, naib anil mastar. Now this will come, where will it come? In the second column. Ma naba anil mastari. Are you with me? If you make 3 columns, this will come in the middle. Huh? Kulla is deputizing the master. And what happened to the actual master? Mudaf ilayhi. Is it clear, brothers and sisters? Sisters, are you with me? Sumayya? Sister Maimuna? Aisha? Inshallah it is clear? Abir? Inshallah. If you just try to now apply what we learned in the first hour of the lesson, you will inshallah understand it. Huh? What is the translation of this? You reduced it to the last level of reduction. Huh? Okay. Aradtu, I wished, and tukhaffifaha, that you reduce it. Ba'da takhfifi. So what is this ba'da? Maf'ulun mutlaq. See, but it is actually deputizing the master. So it will be in the second column. Are you with me? Even if you open the Halo Tamarin in front of you now, brothers and sisters, it's okay. And you will see that it says, Ma naba anil mastar. Are you with me? Ma naba anil mastar. Okay, fine. Zidha. Increase the speed. Are you with me? What is zidha? Fi'l amar. Zada yazidu zid. Ziyadatan. What is ziyadatan? No, this is the master. Okay, are you with me? Ziyadatan tafifatan. No, ziyadatan is your maf'ulun mutlaq. This is your naat. Are you with me? See, tafifatan means slightly. Increase it slightly. Are you with me? Now tell me, brothers and sisters, ziyadatan, tafifatan, where will it fit? Libani now. So it's so easy. As soon as you see a naat with maf'ulun mutlaq, it is libani now. Means what type of action? What quality of action? What kind of action? Alhamdulillah. Now, brothers and sisters, لَقَدْ قَرَأْتُ الدَّرْسَ جَدِيدًا قِرَاءَتَيْنِ. Watch it carefully, brother. لَقَدْ قَرَأْتُ الدَّرْسَ الْجَدِيدَ قِرَاءَتَيْنِ يَوْمَ الْأَرْبِعَاءِ. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? No. Qara'a. Qara'a. Okay. What is the master? Qira'atu. So, qira'ataini. So what will you say now? Li bayani adat. Li bayani adat. Because now we are talking about the adat. Bayan means to explain, to indicate. Indication, explanation. Okay, brothers and sisters, fine. اهتممت في القراءة الأولى بالإعراب. Okay, brothers and sisters, what is this verb? اهتممت. اهتم. Are you with me? The verb is okay. Form 8. Inshallah. Very good. اهتم, اهتم, اهتموا, اهتمت, اهتمتا, and then اهتممنا. اهتممنا. You will break the idgham now. اهتممنا. Very good. And from there we got اهتممت. I devoted my time, okay, most of my time, fil qira'atil ula, in the first reading, bil i'rab, in explaining you the grammatical analysis. What is the meaning of i'rab? You know, grammatical analysis. So I devoted most of my time in the first reading with grammatical explanations, okay, or grammatical analysis. وفي أثناء القراءة الثانية وفي أثناء القراءة الثانية, and then during the second reading, شرحت لكم المفردات جديدة شرحا وجيزا. See, شرحت شرحا وجيزا. Okay. So in my second reading, I explained to you mufradati. This is Jama Muannas Salim. It is mansoob with a kasra. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? Now, what is the meaning of mufradati or mufradatun? Words. Words. This is a plural. Words. New words. I explain you new words. Sharhan wajizan. What is the meaning of wajizan? Briefly. Briefly. Sharhan wajizan. Okay, brother, what is sharhan wajizan? Sharhan is your maf'ulun mutlaq. It will come in the first column, sharhan wajizan. And what will be the kind of masdar? Li bayani now, brother. Inshallah, by the end of the lesson, you will find the main lesson is Halwa Puri, brother, inshallah. You will go home. How will you go home? Smilingly, inshallah. Okay. وَقَبْلَ أَنْ أَشْرَحَ لَكُمُ الدَّرْسَ, before I explain you the dars, شَرْحًا مُفَصَّلًا. شَرْحًا مُفَصَّلًا. Same thing, brothers and sisters. Libayani now. What is the meaning of it? Before I explain you the lesson in detail. Mufassalan means in detail. Uridu an asma minkumul ayatil waridata. I want to hear from you the verses mentioned fi hadha darsi. Is the translation clear? Brother Hassan? Uridu an asma minkumul ayatil waridata. I want to hear from you the verses mentioned fi hadha darsi, in this lesson. Fahatuha. What is the meaning of hatuha? Bring them. Bring them or give them. But the hatu, this is fail amar. Okay, and waw is the fa'il. Are you with me? And ha is maf'ulun bihi. So here is the verb, brothers and sisters. I will write down. Hati, hatu, and then hati. This is for monas, and hatina. What is the verb? Hata, yuhati. Okay. This is Amar, brothers and sisters. Probably this verb is not used. Only the Amar form is used. Okay. We have studied it. I'm just writing to refresh your memory. Fine. Now Hamid says, now watch carefully, brothers and sisters. These are verses from Qur'an. You are going to love it. And you are going to analyze it, inshallah. Okay. وَقَلَّمَ اللَّهُ مُوسَى تَكْلِيمًا. Okay, brother? Kallama. What kind of a verb is this? Form 2. Madi. Kallama. What will be the masdar of kallama? Taklim. Kallama, taklim. Tafa'il. So, Allahu is your fa'il and Musa is your maf'ulun bihi. And what is takliman? Maf'ulun mutlaq. Now what kind of it? Li tawkid mana. Now it emphasizes the meaning of the verb that Allah spoke to Musa directly, brother. It is emphasizing maf'ulun mutlaq is the master of the verb occurring in the sentence, and it is used to emphasize the verb. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Inshallah. Another beautiful verse from the Quran, brothers and sisters. وَرَتِّلِ الْقُرْآنَ تَرْتِيلًا وَرَتِّلِ الْقُرْآنَ تَرْتِيلًا. What is rattil? Amar. What is the verb? Rattala yurattilu. Okay, what is the master? Tartilan. So, read the Quran, recite the Quran in a slow, measured tones, Do not hurry up. Read the Quran, recite the Quran slowly, distinctively, in a tone which is soothing to the ears, and then we understand. There's no point in reading fast, brother, because Quran has to be understood and digested, brother. Fine. So what is tartilan, brother and sister? Maf'ulun mutlaq. Where will you fit it? Litawkidi ma'na. For emphasizing the meaning of. For the emphasis of the meaning, you can say. For the emphasis of the meaning. Fine, brothers and sisters. Inna Allah wa malaikatahu yusalluna ala nabi. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Let us analyze it a little bit. Inna Allah. What is Allah? Where is the khabar inna? Yusalluna. Salla yusalli. So yusalluna is fi'al mudariya marfoon bi subuti noon. Where is the fa'il? Wow. And then alan nabi is jar majroor. Fine, brothers and sisters. So what is malaikatahu? Mawtufun ala Allah. Got the idea? Malaikatahu is mudaf ilayhi. Mawtufun ala Allah. Yusalluna ala nabi. So yusalluna ala nabi is al jumlatul fi'liyatu fi mahalli raf'in khabar inna. Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu. Amanu, brothers and sisters, is also jumla fi'liya. Amana, amanu. Form 4. Waw is the fa'il. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Fi'lun madin. Fi'lun madin. Mabnun ala damma. And fa'il is the waw. Okay. So, amanu, brother and sister, is the silatul mawsul for al-lazina. I'm not going in too much detail about ya, yuha, because ya is harfun nida, but we will do it inshallah some other time. Sallu. What is sallu? Amar. Now it is an order to us. Sallu alayhi. That is why we all the time say, Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala ali Muhammad. Fine. Sallu alayhi. This is an hukam, an command from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Wa sallimu. Again sallimu. Another amar. Sallimu. Sallama. Yusallimu. What is the master? Tasliman. So, what is the use of tasliman here? Tawheed. Tawheed. Brothers and sisters, you got the idea? Now, I have to write down something else. Inshallah, you will try to understand. This is important, brother. It will help you. It has got nothing to do with the lesson, but I thought I should mention it. You will, inshallah, be happy to understand it. Brother, when you say, Inna Allaha wa malaikatahu yusalluna anan nabi, means they are sending their rahmah. Are you with me? If it is salatu min Allahi, what is the meaning of salatu min Allahi? It is the mercy to the mu'min or to the abd. Are you with me? But when we say salat, then it becomes a dua. But when you say salat from Allah, then it is mercy. Means Allahu yarhamu ibadahu. Okay. Ibadun is the jama of abdun. Okay. Just, I thought you should keep in your notes this thing. So when you say salatu min Allahi means rahmah from Allah. And when we say salat, then it is the dua. Got the idea? See the difference, brother? Inshallah. Next one, brother and sister. فَلْيَنْظُرِ الْإِنسَانُ إِلَىٰ طَعَامِهِ. The man must look at his food. Anna. What is anna, brother? An plus ismu anna. Sababna. This comes from sabba. Anna sababna al-ma'a sabban. So what is sabban? Maf'ulun mutlaq. Where will you fit it? Li tawkid. You will put it li tawkid. Fine, brother. Thumma shakaknal arda, and we split open the earth. Shakkan. What is it, brothers and sisters? Now see, there is a sweetness and beauty and eloquence in this. You cannot translate it, brother. The translation cannot justify the eloquence and the beauty and the magic of the words of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And once you understand the language of the Qur'an, then you understand it directly, brother. Nobody has to translate anything for you. Maybe once or twice, or you just see the translation to make sure that what you have understood is what the translation says, But your understanding will be, inshallah, with you all the time. So what is the translation? Anna. No, brother, sababna is the jumla fi'liya fi mahalli raf'in khabar anna. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? Fine. Okay, so truly we poured the water in abundance, and then we split the earth open. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Very good. Here is one of the most beautiful verse. Inshallah, we'll try to understand. Are you ready, brothers and sisters? Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu ittaqullaha wa qulu qawlan sadida. See, now we are in the stage where we can really analyze it and understand. But the ya is harfu nida. And again, I do not want to go in too much detail. We'll do some other time, brothers and sisters. Alladhina, you can say it is a naat or it is a badal. Fine. And then what is amanu? Sillatul mawsul for allazina. This is jumla fi'liya. Fi'al madi. Fine. Now the message starts, brother. Ittaqullaha. Fi'al amar. Ittaqa yattaqi. This is fi'al amar. Antum. Waw is the file. And Allah is the maf'ulun bihi. Wa qulu. What is qulu? Fi'al amar again. Brother Hassan. Fi'l amr. Kala yakulu, qulu. Qawlan sadida. See, qulu qawlan sadida. So what is qawlan sadida? Maf'ulun mutlaq. Where will you fit it? Now, brother, tell me, isn't it easy? You saw the adjective coming after qawlan, and your mind immediately decided that it has to fit with li bayani now. Fine. What is this yuslih? It's majzoom, brother. Jawabu talab, mashallah, mashallah. Where is the talab? No. Qulu. Talab is qulu. Qulu. You can say even ittaku, but qulu is where I will put the emphasis. Brother, can we insert the shart? In taqulu qawlan sadida. I want you to really write it down, brothers and sisters. This is the shart, brothers and sisters. What is the shart? In taqulu qawlan sadida. If you say the right speech or words, brothers and sisters, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying to us, you fear Allah and say the right word. Means speak honestly. Do not lie. Whenever you talk, you should be very straightforward and honest in your talk. No hanky-panky. Straight, honest talk. That is what Allah is commanding to us, brothers and sisters. Okay. What will happen if you are honest and upright in your speech and in your deeds, brothers and sisters? What will happen? Yuslih lakum. Where is the file of yuslih? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Mustatir. Taqdiru huwa. Lakum amalakum. He will make all your deeds pious. He will guide you in a way that you will always be doing pious deeds. And what else He will do for us? Yaghfir lakum dhunubakum. That is the promise of Allah. But then there is a condition, brother. Do you expect Allah to make your deeds pious and to forgive your sins and you are not honest in your dealings? Do you expect that He will still forgive you? No, brother. Then we are only fooling ourselves. It's very clear. Nobody has to tell anything to anybody. The message is very clear in the ayah. Look at it very carefully. Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu ittaqullaha. Fear Allah. Have consciousness of Allah. Wa qulu qawlan sadida. And speak the truth. Be honest in your talk. And then yuslih. Now this is jawabu talab. If you are honest in your talk. So that is why sometimes when I was explained that in talab and jawabu talab, you can always insert a shart. I've been telling you since the beginning, that you insert a shart. It will make the meaning very, very forceful. In taqulu qawlan sadida. It's just like you say to your daughter, wash the dishes. I'll buy you a dress. But there is a condition. She has to wash the dishes. So what are you telling her? Wash the dishes. If you wash the dishes, then only I will buy you a dress. Suppose she did not wash the dish, then she did not fulfill her part of the agreement. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? So here, in this verse of the Qur'an, brothers and sisters, there is a condition which is which is there between the sentences, which is there behind the words. We have to understand. And who will explain you these things? Most of the tafsir, or the simple translation will not explain you this. It will fly over you, brother. Unless you know the language, then you can feel it in yourself, these things. You will feel it in your heart, brothers and sisters. So here Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying to you, Ittaqullaha wa qulu qawlan sadida. Brother, there is a strong command here. And then Allah will make your deeds salih. But when will He make our deeds salih? If we fulfill the condition that Allah has put on us. And what is that condition? In taqulu qawlan sadida. If you say the honest and upright word, then and then only Allah will, make your deeds saleh, and He will forgive your sins, brother. Now remember, Allah is most merciful. If we make mistakes and we ask for forgiveness with sincere heart, when you ask for forgiveness, your heart must cry inside you that, Ya Allah, I did make a mistake. Please forgive me. I won't do it again. Then Allah will forgive you. Because the doors of accepting tawbah are open all the time. Till the time وَمَا لَمْ يُغَرْغِرْ, as long as that thing has not happened. As long as the death throes have not come, the doors of tawbah are open, brothers and sisters. But then we got to understand, we cannot make it a habit of making mistakes and next day asking for forgiveness and making mistake and asking for forgiveness. Then Allah say, you really don't have any intention of going good deeds. You always do the same things, you make same mistakes, and that's not the way it is, So this has a very beautiful message, brothers and sisters. يُصْلِحْ لَكُمْ أَعْمَالَكُمْ. He will make your a'mal pious. He will guide you and you will be making your deeds all the time pious, brothers and sisters. And He will forgive you. He will forgive your mistakes, brothers and sisters. But I insist, there is a condition there. And we got to take Allah's message very seriously. And we got to be honest in our dealings. All the time, without exception. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Inshallah. Okay. Now another shart comes. وَمَنْ يُطِعِ. What is this yuti? Fi'lu shart. It is in a natural sense. We do not have to say fi mahalli or anything. It is fi'lu shart majzoom. Brothers and sisters. What is the verb? Ata'a yuti'u. May yuti Allah. Whosoever obeys Allah. Wa harfu atf rasulahu. What is rasulah? Ma'tufun ala ala. Faqad. What is this fa, brother? Jawabu shart. Al-fa'u waqiyatun fi jawabi shart. Qad harfu tahqiq. Emphasis. Faza fi'al madi mabniun ala fatah. Oh. What is after that? 1,000. Oh, we got it, brother. What is this 1,000? Maf'ulun mutlaq. And what is after that? Aziman. You can easily fit it now. 1,000 aziman is maf'ulun mutlaq li bayani now. Now what will you say? We did not mention jawabu shart. Al jumlatul fi'liyatu fi mahalli jazmin jawabu shart. Alhamdulillah. You got it, brothers and sisters? Very good. Next one. Az-zaniyatu wa-zani. Those men and women who do immoral act, fajlidu, they should be flogged. Amar, Kulla wahidin, every one of them, minhuma, miyata jaldatin. Brother, miyata jaldatin. What is this miyata here? It is maf'ulun mutlaq, fine, but it is It is naib anil mastar. Because actually it is jaldatin is the mastar. Are you with me? So what will you say? In the column which says ma naba anil mastar, you will put there miyata jaldatin. Now brother, I ask you, jaldatin, fa'alatun, jaldatun. What is this? Mastar marra. How many times the action took place? Got the idea, brothers and sisters? Inshallah. Wala tabarrajna. Tabarrajna. What is this? Form 5. Form 5. Very good, brother. What kind of a la is this? Make up your mind, brothers and sisters. Sister Maimuna, what do you say? Nahiya. MashaAllah. It's not nafiya, it's nahiya. Okay. So how will you describe tabarrajna? Fa'lun mudariun mabniun ala sukun. Fi mahalli jazmin. Fi mahalli jazmin. You will have to say like that. Okay, fine. And the file, where is the file? Is the nunu niswa. Antunna. Fine. Tabarruja. What is tabarruja? Maf'ulun mutlaq. See? Tabarraja, the master is tabarruju. Tabassama, tabassumu. So this is your maf'ulun mutlaq. But look at it very carefully, brother and sister. Tabarrujal jahiliyati. So what will you say now? What kind of a... It will come here. Li bayani now. Are you with me? This is li bayani now. So sometimes the adjective comes or sometimes mudaf ilayhi will come. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Inshallah. Fine, brothers and sisters? The ula is the naat for jahili. What is the meaning of it? And do not display yourself. This is to sisters. Allah's guidance is to sister. Do not display yourself or do not expose your beauty like the displaying of the time of ignorance before. Before Islam, okay, it is Jahiliyyah. So this is it. And do not display yourself like the displaying in the state of ignorance of old. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Or in other words, do not adorn yourself. Do not put too much makeup. Like the time of Jahiliyyah. Tabarraja is to adorn yourself, is to groom yourself, is to beautify yourself. Okay, fine. Al-Mudarris, brother and sister, Ya Ahmad. What is the answer of Ahmad? Labbaika ya Ustad. So brother, Labbaika is maf'ulun mutlaq. Are you with me? But it has come alone. It has come. Actually, I want you to write it, brothers and sisters. I want you to write it so that you have a total explanation in your hand, brothers and sisters. See, the verb is labba, yalubbu, and what is the mastar? Labbun. Labbun. Okay, brother and sister, make labbun into musanna. Labbani. Now we have to have a mansub because maf'ulun mutlaq. What will it become? Labbaini. Now you got to add damir as a mudaf ilayhi. Labbaika. You see how the labbaika is formed? So when you go for Hajj, as soon as you land at the Jeddah airport, you are always saying, Allahumma labbaika. Labbaika. What is the meaning of labbaika? I am at your service over and over again. Labbaika means twice. I am at your service and Again, I am at your service. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Huh? So he is saying, Labbaika ya Ustad. Huh? Means I am at your service time after time. Time after time. Okay? Write it down, brothers and sisters. I am at your service time after time. So then, labbai, brothers and sisters, is also maf'ulun mutlaq. But see, the verb is not mentioned. So what will you say? You will say al-mastarun naib anil fi'ali. What will you say, brother and sister? Al-mastarun naibu an fi'alihi. Got the idea, brother and sister, inshallah? Atajlisu fil fasli hazal julusa. Brothers and sisters, atajlisu julusa. So definitely julusa is your maf'ulun mutlaq. But then somebody else took the position of maf'ulun mutlaq. Are you with me? Now tell me, isn't this easy? So haza is your maf'ulun mutlaq. Are you with me? And naibun anil mastar. You will write down the top one. Naibul anil mastar. So haza is your maf'ulun mutlaq. And this will come in the middle column. Okay, brothers and sisters. When I say middle column, I mean you will be making 3 columns to write your answers, and you can take the help of Hallo Tamarin, and it will guide you, inshallah. Make things easy for you. You do not have to be confused. So, Hada is maf'ulun mutlaq, and what will you call al-julusa? Badal. That will be your badal. Where will you fit it? You will fit it libayani now. You will fit it here, libayani now. Because this is describing, this sitting, so it will be libayani now. Fine. Ijlis. Now this is your fi'l amr. Ijlis. Jilsata. What is jilsata, brother? Mastar al-hayya, mastar of manner. Got the idea? Alhamdulillah, you are getting there. This is your mastar of manner. Write it down, brothers and sisters, mastar of manner. When you will revise at home, today, tomorrow, after a week or so, all your notes will help you. And inshallah, we will provide you the DVDs. And that DVD will also refresh you, inshallah. Ijlis. Jilsata talibi ilmin. Jilsata is your maf'ulun mutlaq. Remember, ijlis cannot have maf'ulun bihi. It is intransitive. So this jilsata is mansub, and it is mastar al-hayya, not mastar al-marra, mastar al-hayya. And because that is describing the manner of the action. Wahuwa mudaf, talibi, mudaf ilayhi, wahuwa mudaf, and ilmin, mudaf ilayhi. Got the idea? Now tell me, where will you fit it? Libayani now. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Tell me, brother, does it make sense now, Sister Nasreen? It makes sense now, Sister Sumayya? Inshallah. Brother, you got to revise this lesson home today only. Then otherwise you may forget. If you revise today, tomorrow we'll do the exercises and finish the whole lesson, inshallah. What is Ahmad saying now, brothers and sisters? Sam'an wa ta'atan. Now what is this, brother? These are maf'ulun mutlaq. But what will you call them? What is the verb? Asma'u and uti'u. Instead of saying asma'u, I am listening, and uti'u, I am obeying, you only use the mastar. And that is your maf'ulun mutlaq. So, sama yasma'u sam'an. Ata'a yuti'u ta'atan. Okay, fine, brothers and sisters. Al-Mudarris. Al-ana, now. Umli. But what is the meaning of umli? This is mudariya. Huh? What is the verb? Huh? Amla. Amla. Write down the verb, brothers and sisters. Amla yumli. Huh? What is the meaning? To dictate. Huh? What will be the masdar of amla? Imla'un. Huh? Imla'un. Huh? So, al-ana umli alaykum. I will dictate to you now. Kalimatin mafulun bihi. Jama muannas salim. Min ad-darsi imla'an. Okay, brothers and sisters. Imla'an. What is imla'an? Mafulun mutlaq. Where will you fit it? Li tawqeed, because nothing else has come. The verb is there, umli, imla'an, so this is pure tawqeed. Fine, brother. Faktubu, so write. Usama is saying, what is Usama saying? Mahalan ya ustad. What is the meaning of mahalan ya ustad? Hold your horses ya ustad. Go easy ya ustad. Don't rush. Why? Lamma nasta'idda. Ista'adda yasta'iddu. Nasta'idda. Form 10. What is the meaning of it? Lamma nasta'idda. We are not ready yet. We are not ready yet. You have to say yet. We are not prepared. We are not prepared yet to take the dictation. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? So lamma is like lam. Nasta'idda. How will you describe nasta'idda? Fi'lu mudari'un majzumun wa alamatu jazmihi as-sukunu mukaddara. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Sukunul mukaddara. And where is the fa'il? Mustatir. Taqdiruhu nahnu. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Alhamdulillah. We completed the lesson. So mahlan, where will you put mahlan? You will put it here, brothers and sisters. Where will you put it? Where will you put it, brothers and sisters? Mahlan. This is the last thing we are doing, brothers and sisters. What will be the amar? Are you with me? Just like you say sabran. What is the meaning of sabran? Isbir sabran. Are you with me? Isbir sabran. So when you say mahlan means imhal. Go slowly. Go slowly. Don't rush. So mahlan is the maf'ulun mutlaq. But brothers and sisters, where is the verb? It's not there. So how will you describe it? Al-maf'ulul mutlaqu. Al-masdaru, the masdar is now deputizing on fi'lihi. It is deputizing the verb which has not been mentioned. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? Alhamdulillah. But I request you to revise it at home, inshallah. If you will revise, I assure you, you will understand anywhere from 95% to 99%. Maybe some of you will understand 99.99999%, inshallah. Okay. Maybe somebody will understand 105%, inshallah. Allah will help us and guide us, inshallah. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. ربنا हब लना मिन अज़वाजिना व ज़ुर्रिय्यातिना क़ुर्रता अयुनिन वजअलना लिलमुत्तक़ीना इमामा रब्बना तक़ब्बल मिन्ना इन्नका अंतस समीउल अलीम व तुब अलैना इन्नका अंतत तव्वाबुर रहीम। सुब्हान रब्बिका रब्बिल इज़्ज़ति अम्मा यसिफून व सलामुन अलल मुरसलीन वल्हम्दुलिल्लाहि रब्बिल